Welcome to Siargao. These are the 5 amazing places I will show you. And one not that amazing. And Corregidor Island is our number 5. This island is famous for this beautiful grass field. This grass covers pretty much 80% of the whole island, and there is a path that it takes from 15 to 20 minutes hike to complete. But wait, let's go back for a second. But before going on this hike, take water with you, your flip-flops, this hike is not that difficult, and your diving gear for what's coming next. Because after the hike, you're gonna grab your snorkel and you're gonna go for free diving. Some of the best free diving spots in the whole Siargao are around this island. So when you go there, you just can negotiate with your captain. Yes, you will have a captain, but I'm gonna talk to you about that in a second. You negotiate with your captain to not only take you to the island, but to take you to some free diving spots around the Corregidor Island. And you will be served with all this beautiful marine life in places that are usually the depth are no deeper than 7 meters. Now it's time to rest. Go to the beach, the only beach you have in the island, called Corregidor Beach. There are some restaurants there. You can have a really good meal and just enjoy and relax. Oops! We forgot about the captain. Okay, to go to this island, you have to go to Dapa Pier, and from there you get a private boat. With a private boat, you can go to the island and spend as long as you want and do the free diving as well. If you go with a tour, you will not be able to do that. And if you go with a friend, it will be even cheaper than actually going with a tour. So yeah, much better. And Maasin River is our number 4. And this is a beautiful river that is in the center of Siargao that cuts through this forest of coconut trees. There you have 2 fun activities. The first is at the very entrance of this river, where you can relax and go for a swim or have fun by jumping from this platform. The second activity is a boat tour following this river. It's a beautiful 30 minutes tour cutting through this dense coconut forest. And at the end of the boat ride, you arrive at this pool of fresh water that you can stay and swim for around 10 minutes before you have to go back. Ay, naked island. Do I need to say anything? This island is the true definition of paradise. And what you see is what you get. There is nothing in this island. Nothing. The fact that this island has nothing actually put me off at the beginning and I almost didn't go. But thank God I went there. And because I always carry my gear with me, look at what I found. So I think it goes without saying, take your snorkeling with you. But there is a monster lurking around this island. Tourists everywhere. They are usually lurking around 8:30 a.m. So you better get there very early. Very early. Go to General Luna Pier, grab a private boat, and ask them to take you to the 3-island tour. You're gonna visit other 2 islands as well, they're gorgeous. But you better leave that pier by 7 a.m. or earlier before the tourists get you. And you better smash the like button as well. Woof! I need some fresh air. Come on, the next on our list. Magpupungko is the number 2 in our list. This place is really famous for these natural pools you are seeing. These pools are formed during low tide and only during low tide. It's a perfect place when you want a little bit of a mix of action and peacefulness. First things first, action. These pools are really deep, so they're perfect for you to jump from the rocks. There are 2 or 3 spots that you can jump from, if you have the courage, of course. After that, time to go for snorkeling. Because these pools are formed every day when it's high tide and then low tide, it's full of marine life. And you have these weird tunnels connecting one pool with the other that are very interesting to explore. Yeah, but careful when exploring these tunnels. And now it's time to rest. Swimming in the pools or just relaxing by the beach, both options are amazing ways for you to relax in Magpupungko. Time for tips. You should only go during low tide. Take your aqua shoes with you, rocks that are quite sharp. And no need for you to take your snorkel, they rent there if you want. Time to check out the number 1 in our list. But before that, I will show you one place that is not that amazing. And this place is the Beto Cold Springs. I really tried to see if this place was nice. I went there twice, during low tide and high tide, and both times didn't impress me. It is a river with some cold springs. It's not that it's ugly or anything, but I feel that it didn't have enough beauty or adventures to justify a 40-minute drive to this place. You could go for a swim or play in the swing as I was doing, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing more than that. There is a reason why this place is my number 1. Sohoton Cove has plenty of adventures and beauty for you to see. And let's start with the Jellyfish Sanctuary. This place is like a secluded lagoon with crystal clear waters, and you can just play around with these jellyfish. Stingless, rare jellyfish that I have never seen before in my life. Our next destination is a cave. But even the boat ride from one destination to the other is already beautiful. It's definitely worth talking about. Look at this place. Finally, we just arrived in the second location in Sohoton Cove. This is a small cave, but quite charming. There is a beautiful and small chamber at the entrance, and following that, you will do a little bit of scrambling through the rocks, finishing all of that by jumping from this place, which is really nice. And last, but definitely not least, you arrive at the famous Sohoton Cove. It's a cave in the water. You get inside of this cave, and once you are there, it's pure magic. Everything is green. The light that comes from the outside comes green. It's so beautiful. And it's quite deep as well, so if you have your GoPro and you can put underwater, look at that. It's quite deep. It's really amazing. But time for tips. You'd be surprised to hear me saying that you should go probably with a tour on this one. It's a long one. It takes like 3 hours to go from General Luna to Sohoton Cove, and the tour was super well organized. I didn't feel that we were rushing from one place to another. They really give you time to enjoy every single one of the places. And after visiting all these places I just showed you, you probably should go to Secret Beach and have a look. I'm leaving the video to you here so you can have a sneak peek of what's coming next.